the event this morning.
So if you're a Honda driver right now and you see one of your buddies start smoking, what do you think?
It's funny you said that because that was going through my head right then and there, especially with your teammates' cars.
Well, let's look at the top four. First is Alonso, second is Rossi, then is Kanaan, all three Hondas. The fastest Chevy is Castroneves in a Penske.
You can only imagine how heartbroken Ryan Hunter-Reay is. He said he realized after he won the race in 2014, it means more to him than he even understood at the time. He had such a great car and such a chance to win today.
I've often felt this track picks the winner itself, because you can have a fantastic car and nothing happens, and sometimes you have an average car and you have a great race. He was running really well.
Led the most laps in the race, led on 7 different occasions. Not to be.
Remember last year he had such a good car before getting knocked out during that pit incident
by his teammate, which I think definitely had to be frustrating.
Just joining us and weren't with us earlier, one of the stories entering this month, Honda seemed to find a little extra horsepower over the Chevrolets, but they have had some reliability problems here on the Speedway. Ryan Hunter-Reay is out. Let's listen.
Oops. That's the same thing we heard with Hinchcliffe's.
That is not a sound a driver wants to hear or feel.
So disappointing, so bitterly disappointing.
So Hunter-Reay is out. The caution flag is out for the 6th time, and now we begin to see the crews getting ready for pit stops. We should see almost everybody in here. There may be a few that are going to be on the alternate strategy by having pitted on that last yellow. We'll keep an eye on Graham Rahal, Simon Pagenaud, and James Davison. The analytics, the race strategy says they should maybe stay out here. And again, Doc reported after they put the downforce back into the Graham Rahal car, they told him save, 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 save. Hunter-Reay is out, the driver who led the most laps, and they're cleaning up. We're back after this from your ABC station. The Indianapolis Motor Speedway and the 101st Indianapolis 500-mile race. Our telecast presented by Firestone. We've got 61 laps to go. The leaders were just on the pit lane under the caution. There have been some interesting developments in this one. updates on what happened on some of the stops from some of the race leaders. We will go with Rick in Alonso's pit.
And Fernando Alonso just had a perfect pit stop. He came in, got things on quickly, no adjustments to the car, and they sent him back out. Relatively happy, as he has been almost the entire time. When you think about it, it's been almost that way the entire month. Now dial it in and figure out how to get through the rest of this race. Doc?
First glitch of the day for 98, the last year's winner, Alexander Rossi, comes in for fuel. They had to wait on fuel just over 11 seconds, and as he tries to pull out, he stalled the car. He sputtered, the car sputtered, he got it back and was able to pull away, lost another 3 seconds, so about a 14-second stop for Rossi. By the way, Tony Kanaan half-turn a front wing end to help the understeer, but Rossi had some issues on that stop.
Here he is, a look at what happened to the 98 car on its stop that Doc was just describing. Well, we saw that twice in last year's race where they had trouble getting the fueling connected.
Hang on, got a problem with the fuel. Problem with the fuel. Wait.
I think they actually held him up so he wouldn't actually pull out in front of somebody, so that was a good call by the team.
Okay, so a couple of other things. We've had several cars, 8 cars that didn't pit here. Max Chilton's the new leader. Charlie Kimball, J.R. Hildebrand. James Davison running 4th. Graham Rahal is 5th. Simon Pagenaud, Ed Jones, Marco Andretti. Those cars did not pit. They're in full fuel save mode. And Fernando Alonso is first off the pit lane. He is in 9th position. What's happened so far in the 500? Well, Alonso has put on a show.
He's put on a show right from the beginning. He's been incredibly clean in his passing. He's always managed to get by everybody, high, low, wherever. And I get the feeling, Scott, that he's getting better as the race progresses. He just did a restart and was perfect.
Led 4 times in the race. Here's the big crash of the day. Problems for Jay Howard as he comes off the wall. Scott Dixon is launched and lands upside down on top of the inside retaining wall. His car destroyed. Somehow, Dixon hopped out of the car and is okay.
We talk about the safety sill that the team